What's up, my future home selling client? That's you. Today I want to talk to you about the free neighborhood report program. Free neighborhood report program. It's free, not a dime. We don't even charge you for it. It's totally free. It's something we pay for, but you get it for free. It's free, and it's free. Anyhow, it's the free neighborhood report program, and what it does is automatically sends you complete information about every home for sale in your neighborhood, or every home that has just sold. Right, is in escrow, or every home that is actually sold, and it's got complete information. That means like the photos, the pricing. You'll know exactly what the home sold for. You'll know when it's for sale. You'll know when the price goes up or down. You'll know all the photos. You'll see the videos if they have them. You'll get full descriptions, know the lot size. And this is the multiple listing service. This isn't like Zillow or Truly or HomeGain or some other consumer-based website that takes that information from the MLS and then adds a bunch of junk to it and then takes other stuff away and lets you see little bits and pieces. This is the MLS. This is the main engine, the driving force for selling homes. It's what all of us use, all of us real estate professionals. And it's where like 99% of all the homes are sold through. So all the data comes directly from the real estate community, goes right in that system, and it comes right to you on the day it happens. It's all of them. So you get everything, and you get it the minute it happens. And it's totally free. Have I mentioned it's free? We don't charge for it. Of course we don't charge for it. We're realtors. We get paid when it's all done. So let me show you how it works. Stop. Okay, here comes the information. All right, let's jump right into it. I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised to find out how simple this actually is. You send us an email with your address of your home that you're going to be selling, and we will set up a search for you based on the neighborhood and the other homes that are competing against it, so the local neighborhood. Click on the email that we send to you. There's a bunch of information that nobody ever reads. You go right here to click here to activate, and you click. And boom, all the homes come right up. It's that simple. Here is 3 different areas of this information, which is the pictures and information about the house. Here is the map. Here's some information about us and your favorites and a couple other spots. Let's start over here on the photos and information about the houses. Right away, you notice the photos. You can click through these tiny little photos right here, teeny tiny. Or you can click on the photo and open up the photos and click through all the different photos. Let's close out of that. Down here on the information over here on the photo is there are 33 photos. This is number 4 of 33 that we're looking at right now. You can expand the photos this way as well. You can open a bigger view and scroll through. Looking good, right? Look at that. You can do a slideshow. Oh, wait. Yeah. You can do a slideshow. So it'll automatically do a slideshow for you. Kind of boring. Who wants to do that? If you want more information about the house, you can click on the address. And here's the full multiple listing service information. So here's the address to the left. This is 528 Masters. Here is the current price. Right now, this one is in a range, $775 to $750. There are some benefits to doing range pricing. We're not going to get into it in this video. Currently, you can see that the price has been reduced. It was at a higher price. We don't know what that is yet, but we'll find out in a minute. It's got a little red arrow, which means it's dropped in price. This is an active property, which means it is for sale. It's a single family residence as opposed to a condo or an apartment building or a commercial property. A little bit of quick information about the house. It's a 4-bedroom home. It's got 3 baths, 2,230 square foot of living space, 3,154 square foot lot. Small lot in this area. Built in 2001. And here's our photos again. As we scroll down, there's the information about the house that realtors love to write big, long descriptions about how beautiful the home is. We're no different. We do it as well. But it's a stunning Brea home in the beautiful community of the Artisan Walk in the heart of Brea and blah, 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 right? So it's a great home, according to the realtor. A little more information here is some of the stuff we've already seen. It's a residential home. It's a single family residence as opposed to a condominium. The list price currently shows $775. Now it does show that it's a range price in the other view that we looked at, but it will always show up at whatever the highest price in that range is. And again, that's not for this tutorial. days on the market. Here's something interesting everybody wants to know. How long has it been on the market? This home has been on the market for 49 days. Buyers always love to look at this and go, why has it been on the market for 49 days? Well, it gets them thinking. So we don't want our days in the market to get high like this if we can avoid it. And rarely do ours get that high. Usually they sell within a week or 2 weeks. So there's 4 bedrooms, there are 3 baths, there are 2 full baths, and there's 1 half bath. Full bath has a shower and a bathtub and a sink. A half bath has a shower and a sink, no bathtub. Here's a living square foot, we've seen that. Here's all the stuff we've seen. The list date, the original list date when it went on the market was this date. Here's the original list price. This is always kind of interesting to look at. What did they originally ask for this house? It's been on the market, started at $799. It's a 2-level house, meaning a 2-story house. It's got 2 garage spaces. It's an attached garage, which means you can walk right from the garage into your house from the inside. It's got 2 additional parking spaces. Is it a senior community? No. We can send you a list just for senior communities if that's what you're looking for. Some more information: central air, central heat. It's got a fireplace in the family room and a kitchen. It's got one in the kitchen. All right, it happens. Patio porch. So most of this information has been put in by a real estate agent, so it's not always 100% accurate. HOA dues is good to look at. This one is $110 a month, which is a pretty good deal for the artisan walk. Scrolling back up, that's it. Let's go to the find a home, our home button again. So we know all about this. There's a couple different ways to view this information. First of all, we can go by oldest to newest. So newest first. And if we change that again, it goes from the oldest input first. If we go to price, we go from highest to lowest. So in this area, which is the Parkhurst community and the Artisan Walk community, there is a property right now for $1.650. And in that same area, 2 different communities actually, there is a property for $705,888. We can go to the map view, which is what we're in currently. Here's another view. This is just a 1-liner thing. So you can scroll through here. You can go to this view, which is kind of cool. It's a business card looking view. I don't know why that. There's just a couple other little things. Portal map, which is basically another way to look at the same thing we've already seen once. Full property view. This brings up to the full property multiple listing service printout. And this is the actual information from the multiple listing service. It's not anytime you go on Zillow or something like that, you could be getting all kinds of other stuff or missing stuff. This is the MLS and it's live and happening right now. So you can click through each of the homes that have appeared in your portal and look at the different ones this way. But again, if we get confused or we don't know where we're at, go right back to home and we're right back to our map view. So now let's look at the map. I love the map. This one, right away you notice there's a couple homes that are listed on this in this community. And I like the Parkhurst community. I've sold many homes in here and I like it. It's right in the corner of Brea and Placentia. It's Tri-City Park is right here. In fact, let's look at the satellite view. And let's zoom out. And now we can see here's the entire community. Here's the Artisan Walk. Here's Parkhurst. Here's Tri-City Park. And so other ways to view this is a hybrid, which actually has the names of the roads. Let's scroll in. And you can see it's got the names of the roads and a satellite view. Let's scroll out again. And let's go back to, okay, there's also the terrain, which there's not much terrain to look at here. If I scroll out a little bit and we go up, you can see in the Brea Canyon area, there is some terrain. Let's go back to our, I know, I'm just get right back to where we were. And one thing I want to look at is some fun stuff here in the map tools, points of interest. Is there any shopping nearby this community? And in fact, there is quite a bit of shopping in this area here. Here is, what's that? Brugger's Bagels. So if you want your Brugger's or Brugger's Bagels, there it is right there. I'll click on the little X to get out of there. If you want to do some other shopping, here is not a place you can shop. I don't know what that is. But there is a Walmart right around here somewhere. Okay, here's the Walmart. Let me click on there. You can see all the different shopping that's around this area. You can look at other things like gas stations, and banking, and arts and entertainment, libraries, and so forth. I'm going to uncheck this and get out of that. Boundary is kind of cool. Let's go to satellite view. Let's zoom way in. Let's go even closer. Let's see how close we go. Okay. So let's say you don't know what the property line is between these two properties. You're interested in buying this property, which is not currently on the market. But you want to know what the boundary lines are. You can go right here to boundaries, click on parcel, and then it'll bring up a little lot line. Pretty cool. All right. You can see there's a big green belt behind her, so that's kind of cool. They have some space between their house and the back houses over here. And they have some greenery that they don't take care of, but they still have the benefit of. Let's click away from parcel. Let's go back to the roadmap view. Let's scroll out. And I want to see some city lines. We go back to boundaries, click on the city lines, and that brings up sort of green lines, which is a little difficult to see, but I mean, I know this is Fullerton and that's Brea and this is Placentia, but let's get rid of that. Let's look on the MLS areas, which actually has a little better view. A lot better view actually, because it shows that this community, which is, here's the the Parkhurst community, Cardamom is one of the streets there, is the line for Fullerton, and Brea goes right through the middle of it. So half of this community is in Brea and the other half is in Fullerton. So now let's look at the actual homes here. So let's click out of this. Let's get rid of that view there. We don't need that. Let's just go back home just to make sure we're all on the same page here. Okay, so here's the community. Let's scroll out a little bit so we can see it all. And what you notice right away when you look at the map is there's a couple little, obviously these are homes for sale or have been on the market or whatever's going on with them. And they're different colors. You have green and red and black. So green is for sale, active, listed. You can go see it. You can go buy it if you want. Red is a home that is sold. It was for sale. It's not for sale anymore and someone bought it. Black means it was on the market but it didn't sell. That could be an expired listing. That means it was on the market and then the listing agreement that the agent had with the homeowner expired and they decided not to put their house back on the market for whatever reason. And so they pulled it off the market, or if it was canceled, they just decided to change their mind, didn't want to sell anymore. So let's take a look at one or two of these. Let's start with the active. Here's one for sale. And when you click on any of these, just so you know, you can click on them and it brings the thing right here and it puts a blue box around it. Here's another one. Let's click on that. Blue box around it. So back to the green for sale. This is in the Artisan Walk community and it's $775,000 is what it shows here, even though we already know that that is in a range price. If you want more information, click on the master, right? And then we are right back where we were before. So let's go back to our home key. You get a little bit of information. So here's a property that has closed sales. Let's click, brings it up, blue box around it. We want to find out what was this house originally asking. They were originally asking $799,999 and it sold for $800. So they actually got $1 more than they were asking. How long was it on the market? We scroll down to the days on the market. 9 days. There you go. Back up. Back to our home. Let's take a look at one more of these. Here's one that was $1,650,000. So it was canceled, which means for whatever reason it was on the market, then it did not sell or they pulled it off the market. Here's one that's expired. So right here on Aria. This one was on the market and then expired for whatever reason. Just so you know, we do sell the homes that others can't. It's very common for us to take over a listing after it expired. It didn't sell, it was on the market for 65 days in this case. And it didn't sell, so they pulled it off the market. They got tired of this nonsense and didn't want to go through the agony of selling their house anymore. So they should be a perfect person to call us and we will sell their house within a matter of a couple of days for maximum market value. Let's go back to our home. And that's it for the map. Pretty simple. A couple things up here. Let's say you have a home and you really like this one. You go, oh yeah, I love that home. So you put it as a save it as a favorite. Now you'll have favorites come up. You can just check out your favorites anytime you want. Let's say we don't want to have this favorite anymore. For whatever reason, we decide we don't like this one anymore. We break its heart, and it's gone. And now when we go back home and we hit our favorites, it will not be in there anymore. Oop, something happened, but that's okay. We just go right back to our home. So if you have favorites, you don't have any favorites in there, it just goes to this giant map that confuses everybody, and now we just go right back to home, and we're right back where we belong. You can discard a home as well, so you could discard that listing, which I think would remove it from the view here. And then if you go back up to your favorites, it also has your discards. Discarded, 1, and it shows you the ones you've discarded. So there you go. Messages, this is just messages we've sent you. There we are. There's me, and there's Sue. And then if you want to go to my agent, that's us. We are your agent. Impact Real Estate Group, and also she has One Realty Group, which you are aware of. There's our phone number you can call us at, and you can just click right here if you want. Opens up a email window. And that's it for, let's go back home, the Neighborhood Report. You'll never have to call another real estate agent or pull another flyer from a home selling box ever again, because all that information will be there. You'll even get information about homes that don't have signs on them. Not all homes have signs on them. You don't know, some people want to sell real quietly. They don't want to know, but they're still in the multiple listing service, and you'll get that information too. And you'll know before anybody, probably before a lot of the home buyers, for sure before most of the realtors, because anyhow, that's not good. I shouldn't say that. So if it's your home and it's your neighborhood and you're going to be selling it at some point in the future, then you need to be on the Neighborhood Report Program, the free Neighborhood Report Program, because it's free. So if you're ready to get started on our free Neighborhood Report Program, just go to our website, click on the link, or call us or email us, whatever's easiest for you. That's it for now. We'll see you on the next one.